And joined now by victorious head coach of the CBU Lady Bucks. Coach, 1986. I was in Memphis, barely, was not near the CBU campus at that point. 30 years since the last time the Lady Bucks won a game against Union. Besides it being a huge win conference-wise, what is that as far as against a program that Union has to have your overall young team, another finish out the fourth quarter win like we did against Harding Tuesday night?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, I had no clue that it had been that long. But, Eric told me right before I went in the locker room, so the girls were pretty pumped about that to kind of do something historically. But, I mean, it's huge for our team. This is the first time we've beaten a ranked opponent since I've been here as a coach. And, I'm just proud of the kids. They've bought into our system and what we do, and they've bought into themselves. They've trusted the process. They've trusted themselves. And, I just couldn't be more proud of them as a whole group. We were down, and we go into the fourth quarter, and I just kept telling them, like, we've been here before. We were here Tuesday. We've been here before. If we will just lock down on the defensive end, get some stops there, we'll get the flow offensively. And we came out, and again, 23-8 in the fourth quarter. We held them to 29% in the second half, and I'm just proud of them, and they're happy, and gaining confidence with each game that we're playing. So
I'm almost wondering, Coach, after you do the pregame and you have your huddle, and then the five of them go out there, are they saying, let's just wait till the fourth quarter and see what we can put Coach through?
Right, yeah. I think they're trying to give me a heart attack.
I see giggles going on right before they go out to the tip-off. Yeah, I'm going to start watching a little closer, see if I can read lips in that little last huddle right before they go out. But it is the fourth quarters. But again, just like Tuesday night, 5 or 6 or 7 missed layups, 50% at the free throw line. This could have been a 20-point game. I mean, as far as execution-wise, again, we said it Tuesday night, you're having the stuff run. You had great assist to basket ratio again with missed layups.
Yeah. The first half we didn't shoot well at all from three, from two, from layup, from the stripe.
Right.
Like we didn't shoot well at all. But I kept telling them, like I told them at halftime, I was like, we're just not running our offense very well. So like the shots that we're getting, even though you should make layups, I won't excuse that. But like the shots that we got weren't shots that we're used to taking. So we didn't execute as well. But in the second half, and especially in that fourth quarter, we started actually flowing our offense, and we got shots that we normally get and that we're used to getting. But yeah, we got to fix some of these layups and start finishing those, because we're putting ourselves in a comeback position that I don't necessarily think we should be in.
Really, you don't like it. The players evidently like it. They're not panicked anymore, but seriously, they aren't. I mean, the fourth quarter, you can see they know it's like we've played well enough. We should have been winning, or we're in the game. We have an opportunity to win, and they really go to close it out. And 6-1 picked to win their league Tuesday night. 5-1 picked to win the GSC tonight. Again, just even though it wasn't a conference game Tuesday night, just to win back-to-back games against the programs that those last two teams have been, heading into now a full conference slate, you have to just be sky high.
Oh, yeah, we really are. But we're just, I don't, like I was telling my mom earlier, like after the game, like I can't even think right now. I'm still trying to process it all. But the kids are just, I give them all the credit in the world, because they, like I said earlier, that they've completely bought in. We're getting great play from so many players. We're getting great bench play for the first year. We've got, Maddie coming off the bench, who could be a starter and would be a starter for most players, for most people, and has started for us. But she has been such a spark off the bench and changes the game so much coming off the bench that it changes the game for us. And I thought she did a great job tonight. Although she didn't shoot the ball as well as she has in the last 3 games, she got a lot of hustle plays. She was really diving on the floor, tipping rebounds, and she was huge for us. Michaela Enix coming off the bench, she was 4 for 9. She had 10 points and 7 rebounds. So we're getting bench play that we haven't gotten in 6 years. And I think that's a huge thing for us. And I give credit to Maddie for being a senior and embracing the role of coming off the bench for us right now and providing that spark for us.
Yep. And I was talking to Kinsey Jones before the game. She's on track to get back Thursday. You've gotten these last 2 wins without her, which has given Sarah Owen more minutes, has given Michaela Enix more minutes to build even more depth now when Kinsey's able to come back.
Yeah, and like Sarah, her role the last 2 games has been a tough one because we really needed her to come in and play really good defense and especially in defensive transition because Tuesday night number 14 was just going to barrel all the way to the rim if she could, and that's what number 1 was doing a lot tonight. But I think she did a really good job the last 2 games. Although she's not scoring and you might not see a lot of things in the statistics, what she did out there on the floor was big defensively, and that's just like Sam scoring 23. She did her role and did it well for us.
Yep. And you mentioned again, Courtney had a nice game, 15 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Blissett, solid again, like Sarah. I mean, not going to jump off the charts or jump off the stat sheets, but just what she's supposed to do, she gets out there and does every game. 3 or 4 points and 3 or 4 rebounds and just hustle plays. And then Rachel Lee hit a big 3. And I joked with her, it's like, would you please start hitting 3s? and Howard Scorebook was talking about you need to ration the donuts. 2 3s equal 1 donuts. 4 3s, you get the whole bag of 2 donuts. Maybe I'm going to have to talk to her about that.
That might be a strategy. She's going to get going. She's putting time in the gym.
And they look good going out. They're just not quite handling. But that was good to see her hit the big one tonight. And Lindsay Owen, again, a little foul trouble tonight, especially right there, 2 quick ones at the end. But again, she's a big body that can go in and give Sam a few minutes or give Madison a few minutes. And at times she's able to really do things well.
She was a little upset with herself after the game and at halftime just because she did foul those 3 times. But, like I told her afterwards, that's going to happen some. But what she does, even though she played 5 minutes tonight, she's been playing between, 8 and 10 minutes for us. But those are big minutes because, she's giving Sam a minute or 2 below here and there. And when she goes in, the level of play doesn't really fall off. She's an extremely intelligent player who's just now starting to get a little confident in her offensive game. But she's tough defensively, and where they might get 2 feet in the paint on some of the other post players that we've got defensively, she really is able to push them out because she's so strong. So she may not have had the game that she thought that she could have, but she did some good things out there, and but it was mostly defensively, not letting 10 get easy buckets.
Right. Well, Coach, I know you want to enjoy this one tonight, just like you enjoyed Tuesday night. I hope we get into a pattern of enjoying these wins, but right back into conference play the rest of the way. You have Valdosta coming in Thursday and then West Florida Saturday. We'll talk about that Thursday, but Valdosta What about them coming in Thursday night?
Well, it's going to be tough. There's not a game in our conference that's ever easy, so we just need to continue. The story of our year right now is we want to focus on what we do. If we'll just focus on what we do, now we're going to prepare for them and we're going to let them know what we need to do to be successful against them. But, like that's been our whole theme is just focus on us, and just trust the process and success will find you. And right now we're finding some success.
It's been really fun. And again, the couple seniors, but so many young players that are just getting better and better every game and more minutes and more minutes. Coach, it's been great. First time in 30 years the Bucks have beat Lady Bucks have beat Union. I know, that's what I came to Memphis in 81, 82, so I didn't see the headline the last time. I probably read it in the sports page, just didn't realize it's going to be 30 years before I see CBU beat Union again. So congratulations on another great win.